Hi folks, I thought I'd give a quick update on garden, quick look round. I'm quite pleased, another one of my grafts have took 3. I feel like a real garden now. And I got a bit more done around raised beds, so it's a bit tidier and the potatoes are coming. So anyway, it's nice to be nice. So guys, I thought I'd get a bit of an update. Yeah, these Lola Rosa lettuce that are laying down, Lazy Lolas, I've just planted them so they're wilting a bit. These I think are pok choi. They were in the same pot as these attraction lettuce. I don't know how they got there. So but I've planted them anyway. As you can see, flea beetles attacked them though. I've got a lot of flea beetles, but there's 3 in there. But the funny thing is, all these Lola Rosa and all these attraction and these pok choi were grown in 2 4-inch pots. I've planted them in 2 4-inch pots, and I'll show you how many there is. But so this is that little bed what I did with Joel. Swiss chard, that's coming alright. There's a pepper in here as well. Put a pepper in here because it were an extra one. Asparagus is doing well. Say apart from damage what we got with frost, that frost what we had with that snow. Got crazy like. But I got my tomatoes and stuff in. They're all buried deep. There's yellow melamine from Halva or Via Dale. And these are peppers, yes, there's the hot ones, I forgot what they call them, and there's some yellow bell. This is might be interesting to some of you. These are a couple of, well, 4 cuttings. These are white currants, which currants take dead easy, and these are just a couple of pieces of cut off a grape and stuck them in, but they've both started as well. There's another bud starting behind there. So grapevines take easy as well. On F3 tomatoes here as well. I've got original the F3s what I got from Alva. I think there's 3 F3s and 2 other 2. There's a beef tomato and a yellow one. The Savoys are heading up well. These are just various other things, broccoli and sprouts. I got this covered. I had to do something with that because it would do me head in. I like doing strimming it. I haven't done anything with this fence because I don't know what's happening with it. Got my corn in, or some of it. Got to plant some more. There's some potato plants in here as well. So I'm going to leave them, just see what they do. As you can see. Sweet potatoes are out. And these bits with bricks on them, I've out vines down, hopefully they'll root. Again, more Lola Rosa, all like a 2 4-inch pot. See that yellow pot there? Every single one of them were in that pot all together. Every single one that's in garden, I only did 1 pot full. Yacons, they're in. There's some basil, which is starting to flower, but I'll save seeds off it anyway. They were in pots. Elephant garlic. Ruby mustard, again, flea beetles had it. They're iceberg lettuce. That's kohlrabi. Spares and flowers. That bed's going great guns. Well impressed with my onions this year. I'm thinking that onion bandit has caused me all my problems for onions in the past few years. These are beans. Cherokee Trail of Tears. I've planted some more from the second planting. I planted these at the same time as I planted the monastery beans. These are monastery beans. Now I think they might have rotted off, but they're colder hardy, more cold hardy. Same as here, these are bush beans, but only a couple have come up, so I've replanted that. Radishes, that's supposed to be beetroot. But again, it's nothing showing up, well, 1 so far, so I might have to replant that, but I didn't plant that late, so it might be seeds. These are just various flowers, some survived, some didn't. I got to put out in the sun, but it wasn't me. I'm seeing nothing. And here I've got a couple of blue barrels, which that's just normal garden soil, but I've got some more spuds in there. I've got another barrel to cut down, so I'll have 4 of them as well. So there's potatoes in there, and what I've got most of my buckets here. I've got some cardboard to put under these, just to, so we can mow up to it, or around them at least, so that it doesn't all grass don't grow up in between. I used all bits of scrap wood as a frame, just to, what I cut off of these, just to make a bit of a trellis for beans to grow up. But again, all them rows are, all these here, I don't know, there's got to be about 50 plants. I would say, yeah, 40 at least. 40 plants from 1 4-inch cup, and all the attraction lettuce, all green, and what I'm saying is bok choy, they were all in one. So amazing how much you can get out. Girl stuff. And this is the sour cherry, and it's got quite a few cherries on it, so that's first time for that. I'm quite pleased about that. Well, I'm very pleased about that, to be honest. So there's quite a few cherries on it. There's quite a few flowers that haven't come like, but we'll see what they're like. And the chokeberries in flower, I planted this last year, never tried them. Quite nice flowers though. Look a bit like pear flowers. Girl stuff. And this here is a bamboo, and I got this off a mate who lives up the road. I know the spread, so I put it in this because it was just well, there was nothing in it, it was just junk, and it's like a hugel bed now because it had a lot of wood and stuff chucked in it that were rotting. And I put it in, and I'm really pleased because it's putting up a lot of new shoots. These onions, by the way, these are Welsh onions that were extras from last year, and I put them in here and I thought, well, I'll let them go to flower, and if they spread, they spread. And there's also some bunching onions that were extras from last year. These are red ones, so if they all flower, I don't care, they can do what they want, you know what I mean, in here. These are like spring onions, the little red ones. I can't remember what they call them. But there's also amazingly potatoes in here. I don't know how they got in, but we will see. And I'm going to settle let that just like take over, hopefully. They'll all take over and do what they want to do. I don't mind them spreading. I'll try and collect some seeds off it and see if they're viable. Girl stuff. Should be a bumper crop of apples. I'm probably going to have to take some off it though. I mean, if every one of them flowers take, I doubt they will, but if they all took, then that'd be crazy. All these strawberries in here just came from 3 plants what I put in last year. I know you should pull flowers off allegedly first year, but I thought I'd let them go. Then I did let them sucker last year. This year I'm going to try and control suckering, and I have moved some. And that's parsley I put in last year, so I'm expecting that probably to flower this year. These are all red currants. These are black currants. Strange thing is, look, see how they've all been attacked like aphids, and they haven't. Quite strange. I've sprayed these once, but I need spraying again, I think. But I started them as cuttings 2 years ago. And these are a load of zinnia starts, which I started inside. They're ready to go in garden, really. Starting to put buds on. They're not root bound yet, but they will be soon if I'm not careful. And these, which have just fallen over with the wind, from an admirer, not of mine, of my wife's. Mind you, he is 83, so I'm not worried. But I'm going to have to do some. All flowers have fell off now due to the fact that they fell over about 3 times in wind.